But if you do it on a daily basis, that is very beneficial. Renunciation. Renunciation is to renounce our miseries. To renounce miseries, we need to renounce causal miseries. You need to remember all these things. Buddha's teachings are extremely vital to live with our real life practice. To remove the causal miseries, we identify causal miseries, and Buddha identified the ignorance root of the miseries, and the ignorance related separate layers. To cover these levels of ignorance, Buddha taught the four seals, all compassing one single covenant. Just remember that one day, I, who identify as I, have closed my eyes, and people may carry my body, and I'm gone from this world. It's not only just me, even the kings, queens, presidents, prime ministers, even the pauper, the biggest mercy, biggest of the intelligent person, they all have to leave this place. And how many of them will pass over that? And today, how many are doing now? One day, this will happen. At that point, all of what I've been fighting for, all of what I've been craving for, all have been behind. And somebody today, in the name of son, daughter, husband, wife, and somebody big deal. It's just label. It's just nice label for you to feel comfortable. Otherwise, next generation, next generation, after 4 or 5 years, it's an unknown person who may at the most remember, oh, once upon a time, there was somebody, it was actually you who did all these things. And for them, they have no such gratitude to you. It's just, oh, somebody was there. I don't know, we had some great-grandfather, grandmother like this. It's just a remote memory. This is what for you are doing, fighting. Yes, this day will come. And today, what we've been possessing, then on the national level, international level, domestic, family level, community, this is our land, this is this and so forth. 1,000 years ago, there was owned by somebody. And who is that somebody? Do you know that? No, you don't know that. So these people, if they have to see these things today, most of them will feel remorse. Because of this effort, and now is here somebody who will see me as somebody rather than very close to the heart. This is exactly what happens. All these things important. At the same time, the impermanence, obvious impermanence is marked by momentariness. All kinds of things are momentarily changing. Just briefly think about this momentary changing. A millisecond, keep track of the stopwatch, keep track of the timer, and see how the dishes move so fast. This is exactly how body moves, how the world moves. Yes, it's moving. What's the result? There's the cause, in that case, the cause of worst of contaminations, worst of the contaminations, self-grasping ignorance. People are actually in a retention, afflictions, and contaminated garments, particularly negative garments. And this all stays in between heart obscurations, complimented by these self-centered attitudes. So unless we get rid of this ignorance, there's no way much you can get rid of this sorrow, the tears, all the kind. So what should you do? You do something kind of false. What's that wisdom? What's that wisdom? The mind is eventually what you tells with reality. What's reality? Reality is what the indicators as hallucination and selflessness. You quickly know of yourself, enters with self. And what I'm doing, meditating. And how does the present appear to you? It's so just real. Remember, if the self does it subjectively, how to value that, remember I didn't ask this first. If the mirage were the water, I know those photographs of water. If I were to subjectively, by enunciate what is its object, those object, let's subject this first after analysis. what you see? Element earth, solid part, element water, the blood, element of fire, the body heat, element air, element space, and consciousness. Not which of these elements you are seeing as ultimate analysis is to attempt as intrinsic as this self. Now see if this what you earlier saw as intrinsic self does exist as intrinsic different from these parts, these elements, was nothing is left there. Now, for Dorji was there as a self, nothing. You see this experience for a while. Okay, this experience, you can sustain this with some emptiness. Emptiness experience. Where all the miseries will dissolve, transcended, just as the self is that just as the self dissolves, where I think Geshe in his text, Jagdish, where he said, season comes out fiction system comes out fiction arises from conceptualization of electric attention, which internalizes from the elaboration of self-grasping ignorance, and the elaboration seizes into the wisdom. There are two ways of reading it. Seizes by the wisdom of emptiness and into the emptiness. So this is how you understand it. In the experience of the emptiness, all these miseries dissolve, karmas, content karmas, stress, anxiety, afflictions, all these causal states and the resulting states with the tears, they all dissolve. Soul is transcended. Generate very strong inspiration. We may have forever experienced this emptiness. That all my miseries and stress, anxiety, sorrows are transcended. This is ultimate step of renunciation. With this mind, let's move to bodhicitta with folded hands. Let's move bodhicitta 3 times straight. All high. See, the all beings are suffering terribly, not know what emptiness is, and you're so meritorious because of the having met with the Narendra tradition, inspiration of this holiness of the Veda. And all these Narendra classes is kind of Buddhist company. So I'm very fortunate, and you're all your two parents and all of the members, how many of them deliberately stay away from this thinking that this is just ism. Extremely sad. And that they're suffering. Meanwhile, if they stay away from this, they're happy. It's amazing. But nobody's happy. Staying away from this is staying away from the medicine. And staying away from the medicine, how can you expect to be healed? So with great compassion, you invoke your bodhicitta. You invoke your bodhicitta. With this mind, let's mix the Buddhism together. May I become Buddha for the benefit of all my sentient beings. May I become Buddha for the benefit of all my sentient beings. May I become Buddha for the benefit of all my sentient beings. Stay this experience of the unconditional love, the most beautiful one of bodhicitta that possibly exists in the entire universe. And so transform this one of bodhicitta, the spotless clean, white Vajra and white the moon. What is it inside your heart? Now how to become Buddha? To do something. Yes, with a burst of generosity, ethical discipline, patience, enthusiasm, medical practice, so forth. Was not Guru these. Finally, to make this land very fertile, you have to plant the seed of the wisdom of emptiness, to exterminate all the negative powers, which is the only liberating power. And as quickly we treat it into this experience very quickly, see that in our ultimate analysis, you just see examples in the earth, fire with the water, fire, air, space, and consciousness. With the knowledge that none of these examples that is intrinsic as the self, no different from these six elements as the self. And where is this self now from the object of the universe itself. No way. Stay in suspense for a while. This is the most fearless mind that possibly exists in this whole universe. Slowly transform there's wisdom into a spotless clean, thumb-size white vajra, vertically zero motistic heart. Raji had very strong compassion for all the things working to parents, children, all the members, all the sentient beings. With this great compassion, invoking Vajramuni multiplied it a number of times. Share one with each of your orphan members in your mother, father, children, grandmothers, animals, insects, honeybees, godmothers, spirits within India, in your country, in an entire world system, in the entire universe. Okay. Meanwhile, think of all the Buddhist persons they're watching us. And let's invite them to the witness and our guests for taking us in person along. This mind, let's turn to page 50. We'll decide this by reflect on the meanings as much as possible. So it's how we can do it in a brief form, when you're by yourself and when you're pressed for time. I go for refuge to Jerusalem. I confess and take it easily. I trust the worship of all beings and all the precious of the heart. I go for refuge to Jerusalem. I confess and take it easily. I trust the worship of all beings and all the precious of the heart. I go for refuge to Jerusalem. I confess and take it easily. I trust the worship of all beings and all the precious of the heart. The Buddha's Bodhisattvas, please take it to me. Just as the greatest Buddhas have generated my bodhicitta, and just as the successful developed Buddhas and practices, likewise for the benefit of all sentient beings, I will generate my bodhicitta, and I will share two successfully trained Buddhas and practices. Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, please pay heed to me. Just as the greatest Buddhas have generated my bodhicitta, and just as the successful developed Buddhas and practices, likewise for the benefit of all sentient beings, I will generate my bodhicitta, and I will share two successfully trained Buddhas and practices. Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, please pay heed to me. Just as greatest Buddhas have generated my bodhicitta, and just as the successfully developed Buddhas and practices, likewise for the benefit of all sentient beings, I will generate my bodhicitta, and I will share two successfully trained Buddhas and practices. Feel the joy of the heaven received destiny voice of now, and visualize all Buddhas Bodhisattvas. You're so proud of you, and this pride and joy in the Holy Ghost person, feel the total version of the Bodhisattvas to master the infinite number of times. Like rain shower, they descend gradually on the heart, at your heart, and the heart of your mother, father, each one of you from the children, and each of the sentient beings in India, in your own country, and in the entire universe, thereby becoming non-dual, stabilized, and blessed. Please join the this. This is something to be celebrated. Extremely meaningful, purposeful, the greatest offering that the greatest gift that we make to all the sentient beings, the greatest offering that we make to all those Bodhisattvas, and the greatest meaning that we extract out of your life. Today it all happened, all the great blessings of those Bodhisattvas. With this mind, let's turn to page 52, sorry, 51. I think all those Bodhisattvas, visualizing that I should not be separate from these two teachings, the wisdom of emptiness, to the external ornament developments, and bodhicitta, the most powerful driving force, make sure that this wisdom is so effective, not only to cut the afflictive observations, but also the counter observations, and thereby allow myself to spread freely across the board of existence. To reach out to every one of sentient beings, thereby benefiting every sentient being simultaneously, and seeing every atom of the universe needs to become unleashed. So with this aspiration, let us wholeheartedly say the Sri Sanghas together. Throughout my future lifetimes, and always the Jaya and perfection of God, and be able to hold the precious Buddhist universe. Throughout my future lifetimes, That's what the actions I do from now on. Must be about my family. Mission of this race of the loop is from the last 7 days. Just like mind makes us something to do and keep rubbish, likewise by some coincidence and awakened minds that walk within me. Is it as though to look the voice that overcomes from the death? It is a treasure that is from around the world. It is a spirit medicine that as the world's disease is what we talk about crushing muscles. This universal virtue that is created from our understanding is a non-model for mind that is less of dominance and separate conceptions. It is the very sun that finally means the missing things in the world. It is the fiction doctrine of the Chandra and the Karma. For all those that English is based on bonds and happiness. This will satisfy them with joy. And it is the experience. To gain presence all the protectors and by all of the world's guests. And the festival of the enlightenment and light. May Allah thank you for all joyful. This is prayer. And dedicated paradise that the church of the rise to continue in prayers. Always amongst others of three times. Under our holy cross and restricted in His life. And all our life is for Consummate. Mind and ego. And accomplish all stations of the heart. Renunciation, ability, and our perfect spiritual stages. From our reflections, classes, faith, and awareness. And work together in this presence for a great length of time. And we must keep being good for all those whose minds is life and life and happiness.
Amen. Ma